Hello guys, my name is History Builder and today we're going to be going on a tour of my boat deck and A deck of my Minecraft Titanic. This is actually a remake of a video. I just thought I could do better and make it more interesting and fun for you guys, and so that is what I'm doing. Before we start, I did get a new microphone for Christmas actually, so it was kind of a while ago, but I never really said anything about it. Um, so, uh, Microphone, I think it sounds a lot better than my old microphone. You can do ASMR with it. I do not think any of you wanted to hear that, I'm sorry. Um, I am happy with it. I really am, and I'm excited to be actually recording Titanic videos again. It has been probably, I think, around 3.5 to 4 months since I have actually. Anyways, that's just kind of all I wanted to say. Let's get into the video. Okay, so the first section that we have here that I'm going to show you guys is the bridge and the officers' quarters. So the bridge consists of the bridge itself and then the wheelhouse that's also inside the bridge. And I might have it the other way around. This might be the bridge, this room right here, and that might be the wheelhouse, but I'm not sure. We'll just call this area the bridge for now, not the wheelhouse. So the bridge and the wheelhouse both had wheels, for steering the ship. The one in the bridge would be used to steer closer to shore. So when they were in Belfast and Southampton and Cherbourg, they would be using this wheel, but when they actually kind of got out to the ocean, the sea, then they would use this wheel right here. That's just kind of a cool fact. I guess that's really all there is for the bridge. Alright, then the officers' quarters right here. The officers' quarters, officers would just, so not crew members, but officers. So, like Second Officer Lighthauler and First Officer Murdoch, and those officers would stay in these rooms right here. This is an example of his kind of standard officer's room right here. It's not much really, but there's kind of everything they need. A clock, a little, I guess, wardrobe here, and a little chair. It's nice and quaint. Then this room behind us this is a really cool room. This room is the Marconi wireless room. So the wireless operators would their names were Harold Bride and Jack Phillips. They would stay in this room right here, and then they were in charge of the Marconi telegraph machine. So they would type out the Morse code, and they would type out on the telegraph, and they would have sent distress signals during the sinking of the ship. So this is kind of an on-off switch right here. I believe there's two. Oopsies. There's two on and off switches for the Marconi machine. I think that was just to kind of double check, just in case one of them accidentally bumped one, they wouldn't accidentally mess up the whole thing. This is just the room right here. So let's see. Back out here. This is the officers' promenade right here, but once you get past these gates, you're into the first class promenade. Deck. This is first class promenade deck. A promenade deck is basically just deck space to walk around and have fun. And this is the grand staircase right here. First class entrance. It was labeled just outside it on both sides of the ship. When you would come in for dinner, people would hold those doors for you because you're in first class, and that's kind of how everything is. Fun fact about this room is the grand staircase itself, since it was all made out of wood, it didn't erode. I mean, it definitely has eroded by now, but it didn't actually erode at first, or that's not why we don't see it today. It actually, since it's all made out of wood, since it's so buoyant, it all went just flying up out of the ship. So that's why we just see a massive hole from the boat deck all the way down to E deck. And also, another fun fact about me building this room is this room I redid this room 4 times. I really like this scene right here. it just kind of resembles a lot of the first class space. So the really iconic and nice clock and skylight are right there. So you can see that there. This brings us down onto A deck, as you can see on the sign right here. Right behind the grand staircase, we just have 2 elevators. So there's actually, now that I think of it, I think there's 3 elevator shafts. Instead of 2, I put 2. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that, but I'll figure it out. So 3 elevator shafts, and then so 3 in first class and 1 in second class. Through this corridor is just rooms. This right here, or was it this? Yeah, this right here was the first class room that I built out of 145. So this is 1 out of 145. So, and they're all furnished. It took forever, and I just almost like cry just thinking about building another one. I'm kind of scarred from it. That's all there is down those corridors, just furnished first class rooms. Now this, actually right here while we're going past here, I'll put a picture right here of the Olympics grand staircase, which was pretty much completely identical to the Titanic's. There's just not any photos of the Titanic's grand staircase. Down this corridor is the reading and writing room, first class, and the first class lounge. The reading and writing room, first class passengers could just come and write letters to their families and have the wireless operators type out them to their loved ones, and I guess that's really mainly, and you could read here too, obviously by the name. I'll put a picture up right now of how this room actually looked. I believe I'm standing at the angle that picture was taken. Then right through here is it leads you into the first class lounge. There's also a door on the other side of the ship to enter this room. This is a pretty iconic room. Rose, if you've seen the movie Titanic, Rose kind of had her epiphany in here where she ran back to Jack and said, "I changed my mind," and then the "I'm flying" scene. This skylight took me 45 minutes to build, and I tried probably 3 different times to get it right, and I'm happy with how it turned out. It's a really beautiful skylight. Not how I built it, but just in real life it really was. This is on this side of the ship and the other side of the ship. There's revolving doors down these hallways that lead to the aft grand staircase. I don't think many people know this, but there's 2 grand staircases, one in the front of the ship, which I was showing you earlier, the 4 grand staircase, which goes down to E deck, and then this one, which goes down to C deck. And the 4 grand staircase starts on the boat deck, and the aft grand staircase starts on A deck. That is B deck, so I'm not showing you that today. And that's the second class room over there where Thomas Andrews, the ship's designer, would stay. Through here is a revolving door to the first class men's smoking room. This is a really pretty room. The colors are just rich, and I really like how it looks. First class men after dinner would come and just smoke their cigars here and talk about business and what's going on and everything. This room is kind of, so I guess that's really what this room was for, and it's in the name too, smoking room, which of course it is. Through the smoking room, another revolving door. This is Palm Courts. This was a really iconic cafe. I've been saying that word a lot. I guess I can't. Everything about the Titanic. Oopsies. Everything about the Titanic is pretty iconic, but I still haven't finished furnishing the whole ship, so that's why you hear that cave noise. So there's vines on the walls of this cafe, not because it was not handled well. It's the style. It's called Palm Courts. The definition of Palm Courts is it's like a style of restaurant cafe that's kind of like a beach kind of. So there's another restaurant exactly on the other side of the ship. That throws us at the back of the ship. First class passengers really wouldn't go past this point. In the movie, we see first class passengers, the farthest they get is right here, this corner. Rose is standing right here, and Jack is kind of looking at her creepily over there. Although if for whatever reason, I'm not even sure. I don't even think first class passengers were allowed past this point. Um, but so down here, down these stairs is the stern and the poop deck. The definition of a poop deck is the um highest deck on the back of a ship, or highest, yeah, I guess highest deck area, deck space on the back of a ship. Jack would have been laying on one of these benches when Rose came running by him, kind of crying at the beginning of the movie, and was about to jump off here. And I guess that's really it for the tour. We went through pretty much all of the boat deck. I'll just kind of go past that here again. We went through A deck. This, like, I believe I said this before. This was a remake of. I already did a tour of the boat deck and A deck, but I think I could do better, so I am trying to do better. This is the second class promenade right here, and I forgot to show you this. The second class entrance is right here too, a staircase, and also the first class men's smoking room and the first class lounge both had raised roofs, which was really cool. So you could kind of see up to people's walking feet, and that was just a cool touch. All right, well, I do hope you enjoyed this video. I was looking forward to kind of, I guess, a redemption round on this tour. Um, I hope to see you soon, and thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please, I guess this is in advance. Please go check out my other Titanic videos. Bye.